This is shocking. A couple cheats death after falling from 5,000 feet mountain while trying to skip the queue. Let's deep
Welcome
dive.
to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at two really powerful stories. They're about risk and maybe how we judge it.
Yeah, we've got this almost unbelievable near miss from China on Mount Tai, and then a truly tragic story from Spain.
Definitely some surprising details in both. So Mount Tai maybe set the scene.
Yeah.
It's not just any mountain, right?
Not at all. It's huge, 5,000 feet. But more than that, it's culturally massive in China, a UNESCO site, so, globally important.
And it pulls in millions of visitors.
Especially during holidays. I mean, picture the busiest place you've ever been, then probably add some more people, that kind of scale.
Okay, so our first story happens right in the middle of one of those holiday surges. Crowds everywhere.
Right. And lots of people are there for the sunrise. It's a tradition seen as good fortune.
But with those kinds of numbers,
Yeah.
the queues for the best viewing spots must have been insane.
Exactly. Hours long, probably. And, well, that leads us to this couple. They decided not to wait.
They took a shortcut.
A pretty risky one. Down a steep cliff face. There's actually a video of it, and it's quite shocking to watch.
What happens in the video?
Well, you see the woman trying to climb down, sort of below the main path. Her partner's already down a bit, trying to guide her, maybe.
Okay.
Then she loses her footing, slips,
Oh, no.
and falls right onto him. The impact just knocks them both off balance.
Toward the edge?
Yeah, stumbling right towards the cliff edge. And then they go over, you hear people gasping, shouting, just awful.
Sounds like certain tragedy. A sheer drop.
It looked like it, but this is where the story takes an absolutely incredible turn. As they fell, the man, somehow,
What? He grabs something.
he managed to grab a safety wire, like a guide wire or something maybe there for maintenance crews. And not only that,
Go on.
he wedged himself between some rocks while holding onto this wire. And then, this is the amazing part, he caught his partner.
He caught her. How?
Caught her leg, apparently.
Love that.
Just stopped her fall midair.
Wow. That's, instinct, reflexes. Incredible. Saved both their lives in a split second.
Utterly incredible. And you won't believe the outcome.
They must have been badly injured.
That's what you'd think. But the authorities confirmed, nope. They scrambled back up, shaken, obviously. Terrified, I imagine. But no serious injuries.
That is genuinely miraculous. Which makes you circle back to why? Why take that shortcut?
Well, think about the situation. Over 45,000 people on the mountain that day. The queues, the frustration.
Impatience just took over, maybe. The inconvenience felt bigger than the risk in that moment.
It seems like it. Sometimes that immediate hassle, like a long wait, can really cloud your judgment about, the actual potential danger.
Sure. And have the authorities done anything since?
Oh, yeah. They've apparently upped security, put in stronger barriers, more staff patrols, trying to stop anyone else trying something similar.
Makes sense. Okay, so that's the near miss. But you mentioned another story from Spain.
Yes, and sadly, this one has a very different ending. It involves a 21-year-old Irish woman near Malaga.
What happened there?
She was also on a cliffside, reportedly slipped and fell about 500 feet into a ravine.
Oh, that's terrible. Was she alone?
She was with a companion who apparently survived by grabbing onto a rock. Just managed to hold on, but the woman tragically didn't make it.
God, that's awful. So, similar situation. In some ways, a dangerous, high place, a slip, but a fatal outcome.
Exactly. It's a really stark contrast, isn't it? The Mount Tai incident shows how close you can come, the thin line.
And the Spanish tragedy shows what happens when you cross that line, sometimes through just sheer bad luck, like a slip.
Right. Whether it was uneven ground, maybe a gust of wind, we don't know the exact details of why she slipped, but it highlights that these environments are inherently risky. One small misstep.
It makes you think about that balance, doesn't it? Weighing the reward, maybe a quicker route, a better view against the potential cost?
Absolutely. On Mount Tai, the perceived reward was avoiding a queue. The potential cost, which they nearly paid, was catastrophic. In Spain, tragically, that cost was realized.
So the takeaway seems pretty clear. Safety measures, marked paths, even queues. They're there for a reason, even if they feel inconvenient.
Definitely.
Wow.
Those rules and barriers exist because the risks are real.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening. Think about those moments when you feel tempted to bend a rule or take a shortcut, not just physically, but in other parts of life too. What did these stories tell us about the hidden dangers that might lie just off the marked path, even when bypassing the rules seems like no big deal at the time? Something to reflect
What
on.
happens if one step goes wrong? Why tourists are taking so much risk? Comment your thoughts. Thanks.